The Idaho murders case just took a shocking turn, and I want to talk about what this means, not just for the families, but for all of us who care about justice. Brian Kohberger, the man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students back in November 2022, has agreed to a plea deal. He'll plead guilty to all 4 murders. In exchange, prosecutors are dropping the death penalty. If the judge approves, he gets life in prison, no chance of parole, and he can never appeal. Now this comes after over 2 years of waiting, delays, and mounting anticipation for a trial that was supposed to start next month. Instead, the plea hearing is now set for July 2nd, and everyone's scrambling to process what just happened. But here's where it gets really heartbreaking. The families of the victims, especially Kaylee Goncalves' family, are furious. They say this deal was done in secret, rushed through, and that they were blindsided by a letter from the prosecutor. Steve Goncalves, Kaylee's father, says 3 out of the 4 families are totally against the deal. They wanted their day in court. They wanted the jury to decide. And yes, they wanted the possibility of the death penalty on the table. Steve says he won't give a victim impact statement inside the court. He'll speak outside so everyone knows he does not support this outcome. That level of pain and anger, you can feel it. These families have waited so long for justice, and now some feel like it's being denied to them. So why did this happen? Legal analysts say the prosecution's case was actually rock solid. Kohberger's Amazon account reportedly showed he bought a carbon knife months before the murders. The knife sheath left at the scene had his DNA on it, and apparently he lost most of his possible defenses. No alibi, no other suspects. It looked like a slam dunk for the prosecutors. But here's the thing about plea deals. Prosecutors don't have to get the family's approval, legally anyway. They're supposed to keep them informed, to consult them. But in the end, the decision is theirs. Some say the deal was about certainty, a guaranteed conviction, sparing the county a long, expensive trial, and avoiding the risk of appeals or a mistrial down the road. It's rare for a judge to reject a plea deal, unless there's a question about the defendant's sanity or whether he's genuinely admitting guilt. So, unless something unexpected happens, this is probably how the story ends in the courtroom. But for the families and for everyone following this case, it's not the ending they wanted. The wounds are still wide open. The debate over justice, closure, and the rights of victims' families, that's just beginning. What do you think? Should the families have more say in plea deals, especially in cases like this? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for listening.